Welcome to Dad Bods and Rat Rods. Welcome to Dad Bods and Rat Rods.
I'm Scott. This is Ryan.
You can call me RyNo. It's typically what I go by. Yeah, so we're gonna talk today about I think our first car. Is that what we're gonna go into?
First cars and what you were embarrassed by from them. Looking back, it was cool.
My first car alone will just be like, it's kind of a combo.
You go first. Mine's not exciting.
Mine was a 1982 Oldsmobile station wagon.
All right, I take it
with
back.
no reverse, bro. None. So I worked at this awning shop and I worked at a Harley shop. So my first paycheck, I was like, hey, instead of a paycheck, could I get that car instead? Because they had it, Well, it's not have any reverse. I'm like, it doesn't matter. I was literally 15. So I drive home in it. I remember cruising places, bro, trying to parallel park. Try it. Open the door, kick your leg out, push it back, and pull forward, kick your leg out, push it back. Nightmare, dude.
So what would it do? It would go in neutral when you put it in reverse? Like it just had no resistance?
It just didn't work. So you couldn't even put it in reverse. You'd have to put it in neutral and then back.
So you had
to
walk your car back when you park at school?
So I'd always try to park. We go to a party. I'd always try to park at the end of the block or because sometimes if people block you in too close, there's no getting out, bro. I'm curious to hear what your first car was. Worse or better? Was yours even bad? Was it even bad?
No. My mom got in an accident. She got hit by an ambulance in California. So they took that money and moved over to back to Idaho. So they took some of that and they got me an 88 Chevy Cheyenne, a pickup. The
Chevy Love?
The two-wheel drive. Yeah.
A Chevy Love pickup? Those are dope.
And for whatever reason, they sold it after a couple of months. But
little single cab?
It was their car, wasn't my car, right? So I was like, okay. And then they got a 78 yellow Volkswagen Rabbit. And it had, do you remember?
Was it convertible? I don't know.
No, it wasn't even the cabriolet.
Was it diesel or not diesel?
No, it wasn't even diesel, man. It was just like your basic Rabbit. It sucked, man. But
you're all rolling a yellow Rabbit.
Sick, dude. And the windows didn't work. And obviously they were roll-up windows. They didn't work. So you had to push on one and kind of give it some help.
A little help.
Yeah, and then the radio was one of those AM buttons. They had 5 AM buttons. Only got AM stations, and both of them were political. It was just terrible. So I had that.
Just terrible.
I had that, but we used to take it because you can get it up to speed. You need a quarter mile to get it up to 50. It's terrible. But it had that nice handbrake, and those Rabbits lock up because they didn't weigh anything.
360s?
Yeah. And we would go, when it would ice, you'd find there's this neighborhood behind our school where there was a bunch of trees. So half the road was ice and the other half was pavement. So you'd fly down on the pavement side, go to the ice and hook it up, and you'd just do cookies until you veered off into the asphalt, and then that thing would catch. And the thing that I remember most about that was my big brother used to fuck with me. So it was long enough to fit in our garage.
Job.
But sideways. So I came out one time, and my dad was a construction worker. He worked long hours. So his garage was like his sanctuary,
Pissed.
So he came in one time. And I was playing Sega Genesis. Remember Altered Beast?
Yeah, the
werewolf. My dad came in. He's all fucking ass out, yelled something, whatever. I was all scared to death, because my mom always kind of took care of us. My dad was his own thing, so to him to yell at me, I was like, oh, that's not good. He's not making me cookies.
Yeah.
So I went out in the garage. My Rabbit's sideways, full on in the garage with maybe 4 inches on each side. There's no way I could have parked it in there, right? And he's blaming me for it. I'm like,
so how did he get it in there?
So I found out I couldn't get it out. We couldn't get it out, right? We had to what happened that I found out later was my brother and his friends, when I was playing my video game, there was 4 of them. They got you could move a Rabbit if you're able-bodied. Yeah. So he gets it next to the garage, and they had put motor oil on the floor.
Oh, dude.
And then they got the 2 deals, and then all 4 of them got on there, and they just slid it in there like you're sliding in a book in a bookshelf. And then they wiped up all the oil and then threw all the oil rags in the trash can. And you couldn't see it.
Yeah, you're all, what the hell?
Dad comes in, my dad's all tired, his back hurts, had a bad day at work or whatever. Yeah, the inspector fucked him or whatever. And I come in, and he's just furious. He's all, get this shit out of my garage.
You're all, how?
I'm like, I don't know. So I had my friends, and my friend brought over his Dodge Dart. Remember those? I have a funny story about that.
We're going to go into that too.
Yeah. So we went in, we hooked it to one on the frame. My buddy hooked the hook on the body of the door. So then he pulls his car out, half it comes out and half it rips my door out, right? I don't remember the rest of how we got out, but we were there all night. It was dark by the time we got out. I had like 6 of my friends trying to get it.
Not fun.
My dad's furious, right? And then he sees a dent in my door, and I'm in trouble for that. So,
What about your brother? Was he laughing?
yeah, he didn't. My dad, he was my dad's boy, right? Like they would work together.
Oh, it's like
and stuff.
that.
So
Like you were
I was the one.
It was like you were the stepchild almost, kind of. Like,
yeah, he's like, I know John did it, but I don't want to blame you, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Hey, my dad was just angry. He was a hard worker, so that was that. But that's what I remember most about that car.
You said Dodge Dart. I had a '69 Dodge Dart. That was probably one of my favorite cars I've ever had, dude.
Was it blue?
No, it was yellow, dude. It
Really?
was like, and it was all original. Like, had a 318. It was a 4-door. Had a 318 swinger motor in it. The thing was like, you couldn't break it. You could run that thing with no motor oil. It would not die. And I got wrecked. I didn't wreck it, but I was driving to work. And it was like, so I think it was Thanksgiving, like morning, like we worked that morning and stuff because I worked for a grocery store. And I don't know if I should say whatever, Vaughn's grocery store. And so I got a flat tire and I'm on the freeway. So I pull off the side of the freeway and I call my dad. I'm like, hey, my car, dude, can you, like, I got to get to work. And so he brought his minivan down to like go change the tire and get it off the freeway. And he had my buddy Justin, met him there and stuff. So they were going to pull it off. And as my dad gets out of the van, he's walking up to the car. It's like early morning. Like there's like a 2-seat Mercedes coming down the freeway and he sees it like veering towards the side of the road. Like it's slowly edging towards him. And my dad just had that feeling something's not right here, you know? And he jumped out of the way and that thing slammed right in the back of my car, dude. The dude was doing like 70 miles an hour and spun the car around, I guess, around all lanes of traffic. Dude slammed in the center, just totaled my car, dude. It was perfect condition.
Did you guys get hit?
No, one got hit. My dad didn't get hit. Nobody got hurt.
Did he keep going, or did he hit you full on? Just
like destroyed his car too. Like, and I don't think he was even hurt. But in that Dodge Dart was I remember I always had I was like a punk rock kid, you know, like I always listened to like punk and ska music and like going to all these shows. But I had this like hula dancer in my hood, or not my hood, on my dash, dude. So it would be all shaky, driving down the road, like thinking I'm a cool guy with like suitcases of beer. You know, they call a suitcase of beer, like a whole, like a couple 18 packs or whatever, like in the trunk all the time, like getting all drunk, like 18, thinking I'm like, my mom used to bring us on beer and stuff, like, whatever.
You know, I had a friend. You remind me of him. His name was Ryan too. And do you remember the Brats?
Oh, the Subaru Brats.
The Subaru Brats. They had the seats with the handles,
and the seats in the back, right?
Yeah, they were in the bed.
Sick.
Yeah, so
I want one of those still.
He had one of those, and I want to say we were 16 or 17, right? You know, and this is 92, 93. So he would be driving. And then we would go out and like what we used to do is we would go out to the end of the runway out by the airport. Now it's all built around, but that just used to be field. And we would go out there. My third car is a Chevy Nova, 77 Chevy Nova.
Yeah, rough life.
And we would go out there and we would lay on the back of or on the hood and we would smoke weed and just watch the airplanes.
You did drugs?
I did drugs. But we would watch the airplanes land, right? And it was cool. So we would go out there. Leave.
I can't be on this with you anymore.
Oregano. Anyway, we would go out there, and one day my car wasn't working because it was an old piece of crap, you know. But we went out in his Brat, and we would sit in the back and watch airplanes and do the same thing. But then there would be 3 of us, and he would always sit in the front seat, and every once in a while we'd hear the windshield wiper motor come with the, you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is this dude so high? He's like sitting over there washing his windows while watching these airplanes, dude. I'm like, this is our chill time. What's going on?
I'm high as hell, dude. What do you know?
So I walked over and I see him and he's got this hose in his mouth and he's turning the motor on. I'm like, fucking guy. What he did is he took the windshield wiper reservoir and he took the hose, drilled a hole through his panel and routed the hose through there. And then he filled that with bourbon. So he was in his car and we're sitting in the back. So do this now, you're going to jail 100%, right? But back in the day, this is when cops would be like,
keep it in your
so he would be driving and he'd take his little hose out and he'd turn his windshield wiper and take a shot of whiskey or
That's
whatever.
Badass, bro. I'm going to do that now.
Nuts, dude. He went to
do that
jail.
now.
I went in the Marines, he went to jail. So
do that now. Put that in a car. Like,
I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's how he's like so promoting drunk driving, which we don't. I mean, we do not promote
This was
that.
drunk hanging out. God forbid,
You gotta leave there.
my mom watches this episode.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you.
For a 16-year-old kid, who thinks of that, man?
Him. That
him.
kid's a genius.
I'm like, you couldn't put soda, but bourbon.
Like we thought we were all smart in high school, like putting vodka in our water bottles, like going to class, like
or your Zima with your little throat lozenge or whatever it is, Jolly Rancher.
It's stupid. Like.
But you mentioned the hula girls, so that was like the cool accessory back in the day. And I know that there's an accessory that you absolutely hate now.
There's a lot of them, bro.
See, I know, but it's specifically on trucks.
Hey, the truck nuts.
The truck nuts.
I don't know that I hate them, bro. It's like hilarious, bro. They like when you get like the real metal ones that look like
the clankers.
It's not. It's like the cheesier ones, right? If you see like a pair of rubber ones or something,
But those ones have like veins in them, and they look like
the rubbery ones.
Yeah, and then if you have the connection for a hitch, like it looks like a butthole and a nutsack.
Yeah,
like it's pretty gross looking, man. Like I'm seeing parts of your truck that like, I'm not sure I want to see.
I mean, it's a good like Halloween, sure, dude. Like, but if you're driving around year round, like it's like depends who's driving it, dude. You get some like cowboy dude with this lifted like King Ranch Ford truck with truck nuts hanging on the back like full time all year with mud flaps, like that's another accessory I hate. Let's go into that. Like
mud flap, that's for
I don't mind mud flaps. It's like when you get those like guys that like get the extension ones that like come out the side of their truck and there's like this. They're like the big rig mud flaps they're trying to put on there and make it look like.
Oh, they got the bar come past the body. Is what you're
dude,
saying?
I'm gonna kill you, dude. I hate those. I hate those with a passion. I mean, you like that? You want to do that to your car?
No, I wouldn't do that. But what drives me even worse than that is the built-in ones. You know what I mean?
What do you mean, like the little plastic built-in ones?
Yeah, they come out like 2 inches. Like, what's the point of them?
I think my car has it. Like it came with it. You can't really notice it.
I know. I don't know why those bother me. I don't know why they do.
What bothers me is like, so I'm from SoCal, right? I mean, you know that. Like down there, you'll see like a truck that's like it'll have like the visor off the front. There'll be like an old like water buffalo looking thing on the door. You ever seen that? Like a sticker.
I've seen that, and they're usually on the Chevys that have the wheel hubs. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I mean, and then you get then they'll do like every like fake chrome over the mirrors, and then like fake chrome over your handle, like your grips, like all the handles on your door handles and stuff, and then they'll put like the wind visors over the windows. You peel off the tape and you like stick them up there.
I still like wind visors, dude. I'm not gonna lie, man. I think they're cool.
You like the wind? Yeah, come on, man.
Wind visors. I thought they were the coolest thing
functionality is awesome,
it's
right?
It's cool, yeah.
Because it does keep the wind. Like functionality is great. Look, not good.
Suck, but I mean, back in the day, like if you were gonna get from the first thing you would buy, right? Steering wheel cover, right?
That's a good accessory.
Everybody would do that, right?
I don't really want one, but I mean,
or if you had a Mustang, you can get the little vents.
Get some cool mud flaps with like if you had a Mustang,
Yosemite
you put
Sam.
like a Ford logo mat in your truck or something, or the wrap material that's like carbon fiber, so they can make their metal hood look like it's carbon fiber.
Oh, you're just talking about all the stick-on parts that you get with the
all
car.
that stuff that's like
the hubcap spinners.
That's dude. I was gonna get into that. Like that's the greatest. I mean, that's like the greatest failure of all time. Like people really thought it was cool when spinners came out, the real spinner rims. Not for me. Also for a different community, I think.
But well, hold on. I might get in trouble for this.
I mean,
Allie had spinners when she was in high school.
Real ones?
I don't remember. I think she
mentioned
they were hubcaps,
and I don't know that we should, but I don't want to get you in trouble. I wish you'd call and ask her. Like I almost wish you would.
Should we call her right now?
I mean, is that cool? Are we allowed to do that? Like, am I going to get you in trouble?
She's probably
with a client or something.
With a client right now, but let me.
I'll be quiet.
Hey, what's up?
Hi, babe.
You're on a podcast.
You're on the podcast, right? You're on the podcast right now.
Just have a question.
Oh,
but we have a question for you. Do you remember when you told me that you had spinners in high school?
you're talking about the car wheel spinners.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the question.
Like, yeah, you're joking.
Here's the question: were they the hubcap, Or were they real spinners?
No, they were the hubcap because I got them from
Auto store.
Auto store.
Auto store.
Auto store.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro.
Like, that was like my favorite store. I would be so excited to go in there and get all that shit.
I'm dying, bro.
I grew up in East Idaho, man. We weren't fancy.
East Idaho, that's gangster, man. We were just talking about that. He goes, I hate,
You what, like
I hate the
Rexburg?
hubcap spinners. I'm like, hold
You're like
on.
cruising around Rexburg with like
And
spinner
even at some
hubcaps.
point, like the fake chrome chipped off.
So dope.
The greatest story ever.
Did they all work, or was one just kind of like
Stuck.
resistive?
I mean, I definitely wasn't like running outside my car to look at them. I think they all worked.
I mean, you tell me you didn't think you were the coolest ever with those things.
I
Seriously.
mean, I was. That's probably why I didn't have that many friends now that I think about it.
No, yeah, I mean,
The spinner
Thanks for
chick.
ruining my Friday. Okay, never mind.
no,
man.
yeah, you're great.
I'll see you after work.
Bye, Allie.
Awesome. Bye.
She says auto store. She says it, bro. She's all got him an auto. They
losing
come in like
autos
it's
on-
funny because you'd walk in there and they'd have like the set. There'd be like a box, right? It's like a black box with like red writing. It's all hubcap spinners, and there'd be like a clear like cutout, like it's
Yeah,
like
it was
clear.
just this giant sandwich bag. They put 4 of them in.
Well, I
right?
seen it like in a box, and they have like it was clear cellophane, but it was round, so you could see like the spinner in there. Like, you know,
Did it have like a little window to where you'd like try out?
yeah, I wish to try me. You know what I mean? Like,
You're sitting
like you
there
push the
spinning
button, or like you're all woo,
With your little dice valve covers.
woo. Like, come on,
I can't
She
believe
had the hubcap spinner. I mean, that was another. Because you would see like people with like driving like a 1986 Chevy Chevette. You know,
Yeah.
like with spinners, like hubcap spinners, you know?
I saw the Dodge Dart, like we were talking about, my friend.
What year was that though? Like an old one?
I don't remember. It was older, yeah. But he had it in high school, and his name was Eric. I don't want to say his last name or anything, but those neighborhoods where I would destroy my rabbit,
Yeah.
they had those, one road had the right of way and the other one had those dips, right? So what we would do is we would take his Dart. We'd beat the crap out. I don't think he changed the oil in 3 years on the thing. And he would go down and accelerate as he went into the first one. It would ramp up just enough to where he would come down the other one. We would clear that whole road. And one time we were doing it on our way back from lunch. We used to go eat hot dogs or corn dogs from 7-Eleven, listen to Pearl Jam because Nirvana,
Yeah.
And we were coming
Grunge.
back one time and he had a soda in his hand. And when you're about to go over a bump, you unsupport your arms so you can kind of get a little shock in there. So you can
Looks
drive
like you're
over
doing
bumps
something
without-
else here, bud.
Well, with that,
They can't see that on the book. You're
I'm doing a motion to secure my drink over bumps.
Yeah.
It looks like I'm having a good time with myself. But anyway, you take your arm out so you can drive over the bump and kind of take some shock away so you don't spill your drink.
yeah.
So he does that when he's ramping it, right? And it's a hot summer day. Well, his window didn't work either. And I don't know if he thought it was down or what, but he comes down, crashes. I'm super impressed that no soda comes out. Like we were in the air. That 2 seconds, we're like, oh crap.
Even flow.
He lands, not what. Yeah, we're just fine. Jeremy Smoker, And he lands. We bounced. Not one drop came out of this full can of Pepsi. Right?
Yeah.
I'm like, man, that is impressive. And he just takes this big swig because he was a badass, landed the jump, and he went to throw it out the window.
And it's
And he
fully-
threw it, and it just exploded and Coke and fizz everywhere.
Everywhere.
Whenever I have it dripping off my nose, I looked at him. He's covered in it. Looks like he just dumped a can of Pepsi on him.
Yeah, because he
And he
did.
just takes his hand and goes, and drives the rest of the way to school, and nobody in the car said a word. And we all go just
Covered in
like
soda.
4 of us in the car, and one
It'd
can
been cooler
covered
if
us all.
It'd been cooler if it was a Jolt Cola.
Jolt used to get you messed up. That thing was half sugar. It was borderline
Dude,
syrup.
it was great.
Yeah.
That and Vivarin, we take like Vivarin, we all like amped out.
We didn't do that. We used to have Surge. Remember Surge?
Surge was kind of. I mean, I like Jolt, dude. That was like my get down.
Jolt was like the kid poison. Like if you drank 3 of those, dude, you're done.
You're never gonna go to sleep again. It's like meth for children.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Meth for
It
It's like
was.
meth
Jolt
for
was
kids.
like drugs. You can't have stuff like that.
You know, I might think of some other. Like, I mean, it's funny because like later in life, I worked at a place that called Camper Center, where it was like we did truck accessories, like camper shells and like tonneau covers and like all the accessories. But like those were like cool accessories. We did like steps for trucks and stuff like that. Like you're improving the vehicle.
Auto store.
It's not for that.
No.
Auto store.
No, I'm not bad mouth.
Auto store.
They're great for parts and stuff like that. Like, great, it's fine. But like, if you want to get the accessory section, there is like, man, that is.
I think auto store is great to fix your car. It's not good to improve your car, if that makes sense.
I would 100% agree there.
Yeah.
You don't want to buy like the tint you can buy in there and tint your windows yourself, bro. Go to a professional. You know what I mean? It's not going to come out right.
I do
It's going to
remember those
tell me you haven't
those
tried it, because everybody has.
I have tried it, man.
Bubbled, you know, it's not, you clean them, you do the whole prep work. It's not that it doesn't work.
No.
Never.
Windshield wipers, I do that.
That's easy.
I'll go, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's stuff like that, you know? Or like you need a new radiator.
A gas
or something.
can. Sure,
Yeah.
dude. You know?
Yeah. Or I'll go there to get my car red, the codes on it. That's kind of my extent of my
Battery. My
AutoZone.
battery's dead. I need a new battery. Always go to an. I mean,
Although I will throw it out to Auto Store. My battery died when I was at work here one day. I went down, they gave a military discount and $10 off and got rid of my old battery.
that's what I'm huge on.
It's a pretty good
I'm
deal.
going to tell you right now, is for all the listeners, dude, at Mechanic Superstore, we veterans mean everything to us. My dad's a veteran. Scott here, veteran. My wife's a veteran. Like, hands down, you want a discount, call us. We'll hook you up, man. Like, that's part of it.
We even have spinners.
We should maybe do that as like a promo. I'm gonna go
hubcap spinners, or-
straight to China and buy like a container load of like spinner hubcaps, dude. And we're gonna try to promote that across the nation. Buy a lift, get spinners. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna suggest against that.
I mean, it could be a funny promotion, Wyman.
That would be funny. I'll bet you can get those to come back again. You know, people are in the 80s. Everything comes back over a period of 20, 30 years.
Spinner.
I used to play. Well, here's the thing. And this is another thing that I saw the spinners on. These guys actually had legit spinners, though, not like
The real rims.
The rims, the ones
Those
that would
things
spin
didn't.
forever.
Those wouldn't freeze up. Like,
No, we used to play sand volleyball with these guys, and they were the Laotian community. They were all like 5'4", but those dudes, I mean, I'd be blocking a volleyball. They'd get over me. These guys could jump 5 feet in the air. I mean, they were monsters at volleyball. And they would always roll up in a crew, and they were always white Hondas or maybe a Celica.
white brimmed sunglasses.
No, they didn't have. They
Not
had the
that type.
cool gold brim sunglasses. The cool looking sunglasses.
Oh,
back in
yeah,
the
yeah,
day.
like total, like
with
their OP shorts, with their OP shorts on, ready to like play.
Al Pacino and Carlito's Way.
Oh yeah,
those
dude,
type
I'm
of
with it.
sunglasses.
Yeah.
But all their handles and all the trim on their white cars was gold. Every single one of them. And I'm not gonna lie, they look badass rolling up to
Dude,
the
if
things, and
you-
all their wheels keep spinning and they
You
stop.
can accessorize. Gold is a good accent color if used correctly, right?
Yeah, they all looked cool. I mean, granted, this is '94. They look cool.
Probably
as
look
hell.
pimp, dude. I mean, it's just when you overdo it. It's like, you know, the specific people I was talking about with the chrome. I mean, like, I like chrome. I have chrome in the podcast room. Like, I like metal accents and stuff. But it's like, use it for like a slight accent. Don't use it for like,
Talking about just a chromed out car. Everything.
pretty much, bro. It's just like, you just want to spray it chrome. Like, I don't think so. That's not cool.
Well, if you go back that day where you know, sophomore, junior in high school, back in the '90s, like chrome was. It was the cheapest thing you could do that looked high quality.
Also, it was cool. It's still, I mean, it was cool to fill your trunk with speakers too. It was like there's no functionality for your
What
trunk.
did you have in yours?
Just
I know
like
you
back in
had
the
a
day,
speaker.
Rockford Fosgate.
Yeah, I had a 12-inch JL audio.
JL's good. They always had like the double. I think they're double.
You said Rockford Fosgate, right?
Yeah, because we were all like Rockford Fosgate and what was it Surin Vega?
Yeah, I remember those.
So
Those
that
were
was
like the
like
exotic
that was
ones
good.
for
And then
me.
I got like when we were getting into it more, we got into like Infinity speakers.
Yeah, I remember Infinity.
Because they made like real good speakers back then. They still are probably pretty good, but I mean, and I talk trash about that now. Like my Tahoe, you hear me pulling up, dude. I have 212s that just boom.
Yeah, I could hear you from my house pulling into
Bro, it's loud as hell, dude. But I like to rattle my brain so I don't have to think. Yeah.
Do you know where we used to go? To flea market. You remember flea markets? You could find some good finds there.
Oh yeah, like swap meets. Yeah.
I think I might have told you this before. My dad was like getting some equipment for the room. Like, it was my birthday or something, so I went to a flea market to get it.
We talked about this. Dude.
Yeah, there was the big speakers right before. Was it JBL or JL audio? I can't remember. But
JL was good. JBL's like kind of I mean, no offense.
Whatever it was. It was the better one of the two
JL.
with the JL logo. Yeah, that's what I had. But Rockford Fosgate and Kenwood were the two big speakers right before that everybody wanted, right? And my dad comes home for my birthday and he gives me these speakers. I'm like, oh man, you sprung for. We didn't have a lot of money, so to me, I was like, dude, that's like getting a Ferrari.
Yeah.
So I open it up and there's two sets of speakers in there. He's like, yeah, I got some tweeters, some mids, and a subwoofer. I'm like, Dad, thank you. And I opened it up and it was a Rockwood Fosgate and Kenford.
Rockwood. Dude,
It was Kenford and Rockwood Fosgate. And I was like, Dad, these are like
total
cheap-ass flea
knockoff,
market
dude.
rip-off. Yeah, I just paid like $200 for them. They're probably worth like $30.
we used to always buy, we go to this dude at the swap meet and he's like, it was all like Soundstream. Do you remember that
Yeah,
stuff?
I remember Soundstream.
So like the
It's
giant
kinda-
spider. It looked cool.
It looked cool as hell.
It wasn't good.
It looked
Like,
dope,
but
though.
our
That's what I
like
knew.
our cars were all, because we used to do our own stereos. Like when you hop in and there's like wires going through the middle of your car. It's like not professionally. I mean, they sounded. I don't want to say they sounded good because it was Soundstream.
They weren't worthy of how they looked, though.
like Soundstream, and then you have like a Blaupunkt.
Blaupunk was cool, man.
Blaupunkt deck. You
That
know?
was like the German
It's
invasion.
German,
It was
dude. It's
Blaupunk. And then they had, remember the shirts that said like Fuckengruven?
Yeah,
And there was
yeah,
a little,
yeah.
there was like a period there that was all like the German stuff was cool.
It never really
Engineered
caught
stuff.
on that hard, though. You know what I mean?
Oh, those shirts were everywhere for about 3 months and then they
For
just went
about
away.
3 months and they're out.
It's like
You
the
know what I mean?
Spuds McKenzie shirts.
No, what was that other one? Was Big Johnson? You remember those shirts?
Oh, yeah.
The Big Johnson
Yeah,
shirts.
show your Big Johnson.
Show your Big Johnson. There's like
Yeah.
a million shirts. You know?
That's right, man.
Nostalgia. You know, it's
Big
like,
Johnsons were cool.
but I mean, you can go on with accessories for day. Even like the little dice, like for your stems on your tires, little dice.
I had some dice. They were cool. Now they got the LED lights that if you're on the freeway, they look like.
Oh, so it'll spin and make it like
Let's
a circle.
get into the ground effects. Dude, come on, man.
If you had a good ground effects kit, it can make a car look good, or it could ruin it.
if the car is made for that type of thing. I saw a squatted F-150 with ground effects the other day.
with
Purple ground effects.
with purple neon lights or something underneath of it, with window visor, with the little air scoops
It
over
was
the
all
windows,
white, and then
with
he had
the chrome,
like-
with every accessory from, like I'm saying.
I'll give you one guess on the tires and wheels.
Oh, it was fully rolling on why can't I think of it? Just don't even tell me, dude. Dayton's, dude.
I don't know the brand. I'm just talking about the size.
Oh, like 13s with like.
Oh, no. He had
Or you're talking about the
the
opposite.
tire size and wheel size.
You're talking about the opposite where they go all big? Is that
Yeah,
what
so
you're
he
talking
had like 34-inch tires with like 32-inch rims on this big
about?
F-150 squat. You know what I'm
okay,
talking
you're
about?
talking about the newer style of what people do.
Yeah, like why would you put
Why do
these
they?
huge
That's
rims
what I
in thin
don't
tires?
get. Why do you have a 32-inch rim with like a tire that's 30? And there's no point for off-roading, bro. None. You can't take that. You will ruin your rim.
If you want to spend $80,000 and make a truck,
It's
look
the
like
show
that.
track. It's kind of like
Dude, it looked like crap, man.
it's
but
like all these guys that come
in my
out.
opinion. I mean, if
These
that's
guys
what
that
you
come
wanna
out and they get their trucks that are all squatted in the rear. They're all pre-runner, like bro with the white rims. I mean, I don't know. We're not supposed
Well,
to be saying that.
in their defense, when I was about that age, I had I had a 96 Eclipse with the 8-inch curved spoiler, and it was pretty bad. And
8-inch ain't bad. It's when those people get like the 2-foot ones that think they're like Fast and the Furious. Like,
well, the 8-inch looked pretty bad because the back end of that wasn't wide. It was douchebaggy. And then I put the bra on the
was
front.
it an Eclipse Spider?
No, I couldn't afford the Spider.
Did it have like
It was like an
convertible
RS
or no?
whatever they
No?
were called. It was the entry level, like no options. It had air conditioning. That's about it.
You were just trying to make it look like what?
It was supposed to look cool. And then I had the bra, but then I was like, you know what would look cooler? If I took the bumper part off and just left that little front hood bra on. Like it was a total douchebag car.
You had the bra on the front of your car.
So no, half the bra. I only had the hood part.
Oh, yeah, let me be clear.
It was getting sexy. It only had half a
the
bra on.
Okay.
She was undressing, man. She's cool.
Yeah, that
Slick.
bra on the front. It's kind of like the trucks that always get. I know there's purpose behind this stuff, right? Like the accessories, there's a reason why they're there, right? So like even like a lot of Toyotas would put like those under the hood. You drill them in. It was like a plastic piece that came up and over the hood. Do you know what I mean? It came out.
Are you talking about
on
like
the
a hood
front of the
scoop or
hood,
something?
and it would come up and over the hood. So like if rocks or something hit it, It would protect your hood.
Oh, it's kind of like the windshield kind of. I think they call it a
But it's in the
bug
very
shield or
front of the
something.
hood. A bug shield.
A bug shield, yeah.
Exactly.
My dad had one of those on his truck.
I mean, we used to put a lot of them on.
that
the
was
Cactus.
standard stuff in the late 80s, early
Yeah,
90s.
I don't like them.
I don't like them either. I thought it was like nerdy as shit, but I'm sitting there rolling around my Eclipse, so
Had half a bra. Yeah,
with a half a bra on.
that's really funny. My mom had a bra. She had an '88 Grand Prix. I remember when we got that car, dude. Like, my dad took it on the freeway. It was like the fastest I'd ever gone at that time, dude. We were like 12, 13. And my dad like took us 140 miles an hour in that car on the freeway, dude. Because it was an electronic. So if was it really 140? That's what it said. And I thought it was like the coolest moment of history, dude. My dad's awesome, dude. Like
Was
my
that
dad.
you're talking about the Grand Prix, right?
Yeah.
Those windows,
Not the Grand Ams.
the Grand Prix,
Yeah, the Grand Prix.
that had like those windows had no safety mechanism at all.
I rolled my finger up in it. Yeah, they didn't.
Yeah, well, my friend,
Ripped my
he
finger.
had one. This is when I was in the Marines, and he had one. And we would get hot dogs, 'cause you could take naps, if you ate real fast. So we would go get like our hot dogs. They made them piping hot. They would microwave them so they were hot as shit. So I was taking one from my dumb. We were in North Carolina, Cherry Point, and we're driving down the base. And for whatever reason, my hot dog was like really, really hot, like steaming hot. I couldn't bite it.
AMPM or
It was just like a base
Oh,
corner
on the base.
store. Yeah,
Okay.
it's not a brand. It's just like a base corner store. And we're driving back to the barracks, and I'm holding it out to kind of cool it off in the wind. It was 22. I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm sitting there like holding it out in the wind, waiting for it to cool off. And didn't notice it, but I feel my hot dog lift off my hand. He had rolled it up, and I only had about an inch in my hand. The rest was out the window to cool off. And that window just clipped that thing clean off. And
you bring it back in, you have like an inch
yeah, so
long.
my hot dog just fell on the road, and I came in, and I got like an inch of hot dog left. I'm like, "What's my lunch, dude?"
Lorena Bobbitt.
He's like, check out that
That's what
power.
Lorena Bobbitt did.
But that he
John
was
Bobbitt.
bragging about his window power. Yeah, so there's like Lorena Bobbitt hot dog laying on the road. I'm still pissed about that. That was 20 years ago, man.
I'm sorry. Where's my
Like,
hot dog?
dude clipped off my hot dog.
You
showed
owe
how
me 99
powerful-
cents, bro.
You're right. I was in the Marines. I didn't have any money. My damn hot dog on the
It's like we used to always like, and they were always the best hot dogs. Was like AMPM
AMPM had some bomb.
and their hot dog. But the hot dog burps from those hot dogs? Like a normal hot dog burp is not like an AMPM hot dog burp. I know everyone knows what I'm talking about.
They're very dense.
It's nasty smelling, dude. But it
it's-
smells like something died in your mouth.
but you almost feel full again.
I know. It's horrible. It's resurgence, right? It's like it's almost like someone shit in your mouth, dude. It smells horrific.
You know what rivals those though is the 7-Eleven corn dogs when they've been on the thing for a while.
Oh, yeah.
And you get that crispy part at the bottom.
I don't know.
Those are bomb.
Well, I like AMPM. I love their nachos. Like when my wife was pregnant, dude, like we would bomb on AMPM nachos. She just loved them.
I can't
Like
do that, man. Gas station nachos. Oh, man.
AMPM ones are so bomb.
They sit in that heat lamp and they get that crust.
Well, so the cheese you put it on after they have like a bag of chips. You pour it in the thing, and then you go to the cheese thing. So it's like freshly melted cheese.
Oh, you got the high level gas station stuff.
Yeah.
My gas station would just do it all and put it in the heat lamp.
And we just sit there with the cheese
Yeah,
on
and
it.
it
You
has
have
like
soggy chips
some
and
nasty little like one jalapeno in the middle.
that's dirt.
was
That's
gross,
dirty, bro.
Yeah, the only thing we had was the corn dogs. That was it. The rest
That's
of it.
dirty.
Oh, I got one for you. The bead seat covers.
What is it?
The bead seat covers. The wooden beads.
Oh yeah, those are pimp, bro. That's nostalgia.
You'd think it would massage you. Those are so uncomfortable, but you could like kind of, back and forth on.
What about like the people that get like on their seatbelt, the seatbelt like
the fur
soften
cover?
the furry cover, like to soften it? Like, is that like a
Those are
look?
so lame, dude.
Is that for a look or what is that? Like, what are you doing there? Is that a fashion
I would
statement?
assume
or-
that, yeah, but the thing was,
like sheep.
they were only like 8 inches long. They wouldn't cover the whole seatbelt, so it would only cover
I
your
think they were
chest.
like like 8 inches to a foot. They're like this long. You're all
yeah, I don't know.
looks like you have like hair. It's like your hairy chest or something.
I would imagine that was more for the ladies because your boob would hang over it, and maybe that was kind of painful. But for me, like I've never been bothered by the feel of a seatbelt on my shirt. So I'm assuming you know what I'm talking about because the belt goes right over the middle.
Yeah, totally.
I
right.
think looking back or now that you said it, I don't think I've ever seen a dude with that unless they were driving their.
That would make more sense, like the purpose behind it, you know?
I'm gonna look that up. I'm curious. Can you look that up?
You know, like how do you look that up? Like seatbelt cover?
The seatbelt fur cover.
What's the purpose of a seatbelt?
I don't
fur
think it was
cover?
marketed towards women, but I would imagine.
That would be a better way to sell it,
Yeah.
you know, in all honesty.
Yeah, I don't remember ever seeing a dude with that. Every dude had the bead.
I would
cover.
like people to comment like what they would like us to go over on this show. Like, I think they should tell us, or somehow if they could get, how would we have them tell us?
Like your classic crappy upgrade looking bat that you thought was cool as hell back in the day.
Well, tell us that too. But like, is there other future episodes? Like, what would you guys like to hear about? Because I promise you, no matter what it is, we got probably some story we could tell about it.
We've both seen Ice Pirates, so we've been around the block.
Dude, I mean, it's such a great movie. And like, if you haven't seen Ice Pirates, try to find it. I don't even know if you can. I mean, I could.
I don't even know if that'd be a good movie. I don't think it'd be good, but it'd be fun to watch. Because I distinctly remember the brown-haired curly guy and then the robot that was kind of crazy and short-circuited. He was just kind of nuts.
That's another great movie. I don't mean to get back into that. Short Circuit, I like that. Dude. Johnny Five's alive.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
Who was that? That was Ali Sheedy was the main girl. And the dude that was, he was the
My
three
daughter
dads in the
loves
baby.
Ali Sheedy. Since she watched Breakfast Club, she like loves her. She's like, that girl's badass.
She was kind of like the
She's like a
baddie of the 80s.
like klepto, like.
Yeah, she always played some like scummy little girl. I think Short Circuit was the only one she played like the main love interest or whatever. Everything else she was kind of
What about movies that had great cars in it? Maybe that's a whole different episode.
The Wraith, dude. Do you remember The Wraith with Charlie Sheen?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good one.
That Dodge was a one of one. They made it specifically for that movie, and I guess
Really?
it's still around. Yeah, The Wraith was, and they had that old Stingray in it.
Is that why they named a Rolls Royce Wraith? You think because of that movie?
I don't know. From my understanding, a Wraith is just like it's kind of like a Phoenix, you know. But I'm sure that's wrong. But that movie was Charlie Sheen. He would crash into him, and there would be an auto
What's a
part.
Wraith?
What is
I
it?
thought a Wraith is like a Reaper.
Well, I'm saying it's like a Phoenix because in the movie he would crash into cars and a car part would disappear and then he would be alive still.
Yeah.
It's a supernatural black leather clad entity. That's what it says on Google.
That's like literally what's in the movie. All right, the worst part of that movie though, I mean, it's a fantastic movie. Fantastic meaning, just whatever, but there's a really of all the unbelievable shit in that movie, the one part that's unbelievable to me that I can't wrap my head around is when he walks into the garage and he just starts blasting everything, right? And he shoots, he's got a semi-automatic shotgun. He's just popping off rounds. And he hits the chain on an engine hoist, which we sell.
Which we sell, by the way.
And, that break with a shotgun, it's not even a slug. It's just regular pellet gun or whatever, or buckshot. And it's just destroying cars, blowing up engines. The guy shoots like 30 rounds and never reloads anything. And the main guy's just sitting here like this, watching this dude destroy his garage. But 30 rounds and the entire thing's just blown to pieces with this shotgun. I don't know why I could not get over that. That's my pet peeve is in movies when you don't reload.
Well, you don't really. Yeah, that's annoying.
You know what I mean?
You like my hat, Clay?
I love your hat. What does it say, Ryan?
It say trucker on it, right?
I think he misspelled it a little bit.
All right, it says fucker on it. It's my fucker trucker, dude. I love it.
Yeah, he did get these hats. These are kind of cool, man. The OG ones, like 80s.
Those are our dad. Yeah, if anybody, I mean,
I like them.
that's a comment. If you guys think like our, this is not our gear, but that is. Show them, Scott. Give them a little close up, They're flat brim. He curved his because he's not a flat brimmer, but
Can't do with a flat brim, man. That's a whole.
you'll see it on the show. I wear it all the time. Let us know. We could hook you guys up, sell those. They'd probably be who knows what they'll sell for, $25, $30. Don't buy cheap accessories for your car, dude. It makes them look cheesy, dude.
Skip the accessories aisle there. Anything else? Bad.
Tell Allie not to do. I mean, what I'm going to do, I don't
she's
know
not
what kind of
buying
car she has
stores,
now, but I'm going to find, does she have nice rims on her car?
She's got, I want to say it's a Mazda CX-5.
We're going to get spinners for her car, bro. And when she's like I don't care. We'll film it. It'll be on the YouTube. We're going to go there. We're going to put spinners on her car, dude.
Go pick it up for lunch.
Does she have
Come here
hubcaps,
and
you think?
change
I wonder
the
if she has
oil.
hubcaps or rims. They don't really do hubcaps
I don't think they
anymore.
do hubcaps anymore. I think
I didn't
everything
think about
pretty much
that.
has rims. Unless you're going with like
A steel wheel or something.
if you're buying a used car in the last 10 years, under 10 grand, maybe you'll find one. But
That's weird. That's a whole different thing. Name a new car that has a hubcap. There
I don't
isn't
think
one.
hubcaps are a thing, man. And you remember that like in the 80s, like the badass criminals, like especially in like movies similar to like Crocodile Dundee, that kind of era. Like the criminals wouldn't sell drugs and they wouldn't murder people or rob you. They'd steal your hubcaps. Remember that used to be the thing.
Yeah.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. They stole his hubcaps when he
Dude,
was
in
asking for
Ventura,
directions.
there was a place called like Hubcap something. Like it was like if you were missing one, you could go to this hubcap place and get the. Like I'm tripping right now, bro. Cars don't have hubcaps anymore. They don't.
I don't think they do.
I want to look that up.
Cars still have hubcaps or wheel covers, primarily on lower trim models, base models, and vehicles with steel wheels to improve aesthetic, aerodynamic, and protect lug nuts.
I don't know, dude. Go to a dealership.
Like maybe a Toyota Celica in like 2016. I think something like that would have a hubcap.
I don't think even a new car. I think that's wrong, dude.
But he's saying the entry level stuff, like the lowest trim with
That
no
would have
options.
that would come with steel.
They'd have a
wheel.
steel rim and you could put a hubcap.
So they put a
on it.
hubcap for aesthetics.
I'll bet you could go to any of these. All right. So first of all, we're in Nampa, Idaho,
I don't think
and there's
so.
some very questionable car dealerships here. I promise you, I can
There's
go across the
so many-
street and find 10
There
cars
is
missing
so
a hubcap.
many like low budget, like used car
Self-financing.
deal. Dude, there's a lot, bro.
This one on the corner has like a 2011 Jeep Wrangler, and they want 17 grand for it. It's a fucking piece of shit. I laugh every time I pass it, dude. I'm like,
Yeah,
what are you
because it's
doing?
been there for like 6 years, bro. You're not selling it.
And it doesn't look good. It's cleaned up, but you can tell it's.
Yeah, you used Armor All.
Oh, go open the engine on any of those. They don't
Go
even,
use
like,
Armor
power
All and
spray
just
it.
spray it up and make it look dark again. Like, give me a break, dude. Like, I've been to some deal. I just bought my Tahoe not that long ago. Like, not that I was paying attention, but I wasn't looking at low models either. But there was a time when that's all I could
That
afford.
Tahoe's nice in there, man. It's roomy.
I thought it was pretty sick, dude.
That was pretty sick. I like it.
I miss my truck though. But, I mean,
I don't know. You should come roll
it
up
was
on
too much truck. I didn't need all that.
That was a lot of truck, man.
ZR2 turbo diesel. Like, I just didn't need it, man. Like all I do is tow my wave runners and stuff. Like I don't need all that. Maybe trailers more would have hubcaps.
I think trailers would have rims more than hubcaps.
I mean, because it would be more. I don't know. I'm telling you, I can't even think of a car that has a hubcap on it that I've seen. But I'm not.
How about the last car that you remember those little, I think they were 3 cylinders or something, those little Geo
Metros, yeah.
That's the last car that I 100% know had hubcaps.
Yeah,
that's the last
bit.
one I'll die on that mountain.
Yeah.
Past that, kind of a crapshoot. But now that you say it, driving down the street,
Metro. I know those had hubcaps. Their whole lineup was hubcaps. But
I mean that car, anything crappy that you think a car would have, the Geo Metro had it.
remember that was the big selling point was that the gas mileage.
The gas, didn't they get like
50 or something, 50,
Yeah, and
60
that was
miles
like
a gallon.
30 years or 20 years ago.
It was like cutting edge.
Yeah. Well, it only had. Am I wrong on the 3 cylinders, or is that a wives' tale that I just like somehow?
No, I
absorbed
think
the
it
truth?
was a 3-cylinder.
Yeah.
I do think it was.
You can't even find one of those under $3,000 now.
What do you got under the hood? A straight 3? Straight 3.
Inline 3.
Inline 3. Yeah. I'm going to mess around. I got an inline 3 in this. I'm putting out 98 horse.
I'm putting out a horse.
Putting out 6 horse. Dude, you want to jack around with me, dude? Let's race.
Didn't they were all that like, what do you call it? That weird blue that. I don't even know what kind of blue it is. Aqua blue.
Oh,
but
yeah,
it's
a lot
super
of
light.
them-
It's kind of like blue green.
Yeah, like an aqua kind of, but lighter
they
than
were
aqua.
all that color, man.
Like lighter than aqua. It's like the only color they offered. You want a Geo Metro? Cool. Comes in
They always smelled
weird,
like
weird
cigarettes,
blue
and they
green.
were hot. You can get in one in like November,
Girls
and it'd
like
be
it.
hot and smell like cigarettes.
Girls liked them, dude. Like,
I don't know why.
I don't know why either. What's to like? I think we're good with the Geo Metros, bro.
That's my vote for the biggest piece of shit.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. There's been some.
Well, you know what? They
Barn
would run
burners.
though. They would run. I'll give them that.
What about the smart cars, bro? I can't handle them.
You talking about like the Teslas?
I think in the beginning on YouTube, if you guys were to watch us on there, I think in the beginning part, Clyde made this whole like reel. It has like pictures. I think there is a picture of me and my brother in a smart car. And we're large people, dude. Like you shouldn't fit in there.
What
But
was
we
the
did.
smart car? What was it?
The smallest car ever made. Is that not what they're
Are
called?
you talking about those things that like the little Mattel toys that the
They
kids
look
would? They look.
they
just
look like that.
You know the red and yellow one?
Yeah, they look. They're
I
red.
think I know what you're talking about. They look like a little.
They look
egg.
plastic.
You and your brother sat in that?
I didn't show you. I'll just show you the picture. Dude.
No offense. You guys weigh more than that car.
Yeah, it was so hilarious, bro.
Yeah, if you got hit in one,
We're all sitting there and we're like,
Oh, you weren't driving it. You were just in it.
No, we just sat in it. I could have, to be real honest, amazingly more roomy than you would think. Not that it's roomy, but if me and my brother can fit in that car, it's roomier than you think.
It's because it doesn't have anything in it.
It's like a clown car, bro. Secret. Yeah. How do you fit all those people in there?
I totally forgot about those cars.
Anyway, I think we've covered like a lot of accessories. I'd like to hear more about other. If you call in ever to Mechanic Superstore or anything, maybe tell us about an accessory. Maybe we'll give a secret discount for someone to tell us about their. That'd be fun. Tell us about your most hated accessory, and if you do, then we know you watch the podcast or listen to the podcast or watch it on YouTube.
And we'll vote on it and give you a free air
And
compressor.
we'll give you something off of the product or something.
Cool hat.
We'll figure out something cool.
But it has to be the douchiest accessory ever made.
You got to tell us what you think it is, but at least we'll know if they say it, right? There's no other way they're going to know. That's cool, right?
I was just thinking of this time. My friend put one of those stick-on fallacies. You know what I'm talking about?
A stick-on dick.
Yeah, on the front of his,
You're
on
all
his buddy's truck.
fallacies.
He
You're all
came,
trying to be all one of those
he
stick-on
came rolling up
fallacies.
to a party, and the thing was how anybody uses that on themselves.
Did you say
as well.
little fella? Because that sounds like it was
It was
pretty
big, but it was suction cupped on. I'll never forget. He came rolling around the corner so fast.
on the
like,
hood or what?
It was on the front of the bumper, so it was like leading right. And he comes
like
he
like
comes
a
around
unicorn.
the corner so fast. He was, when you're a teenager, coming around the corner like, wow, like I'm a badass. You're gonna come in fast. and turn. Well, he did that. The centrifugal force had it, so when he straightened out, that thing just wop wop wop. We were all like, what in the?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
He
man?
parks and it stops and blah, 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 blah. Had no idea it was on his car. He's been driving around town with this big old.
He
12
didn't know it was on there.
No.
Oh, I thought it was like
He got out. We were all after like, what's so funny? We look and the thing's still hanging, kind of like shaking its head. Yes.
have that on the front with those nuts on the back, dude.
With that, we're gonna call this one a day.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us on Dad Bods and Rat Rods, and hopefully we'll see you in the garage.